Let's bring in Dr. Aditi Nerurkar. She is a physician at Harvard Medical School. Dr. Nerurkar, good to have you with us. Carrie just explained we saw all those companies and groups that are putting mandates in place. We see what Delta's doing with the surcharge. Are these the type of things that you think will help out? And if we do see more people trying to get vaccinated, can we meet that challenge?
You know, Joe, this is an anticipated and welcome trend and one of the biggest drivers of why we were pushing for FDA approval. Mandates like this are historic. We've been doing this for a very long time, and there's a long precedent going as far back as George Washington with the smallpox mandate for his troops in the 1700s, and then the polio mandates in the 1950s. So nothing about this is new, and we know through history that mandates are the gateway to normalcy. So it's something that we should be encouraging in corporations throughout the U.S. right now.
Now, Doctor, I wonder about something that we haven't talked much about here yet that we're just getting some reporting on, that some southern states like Florida and Texas are pushing monoclonal antibody treatments and funding these pop-up treatment centers in kind of a shift to these treatments rather than a focus on vaccinations. What's your reaction to that?
I actually think this is a wonderful idea. You know, monoclonal antibodies are incredibly underutilized. There's been an exponential use in these medications, but in fact, only 20% of patients who could be clinically indicated for these treatments are receiving them. We know that upstream interventions, like you said, Savannah, vaccinations and masks can do wonders to prevent hospitalization and death. Likewise, a downstream intervention like monoclonal antibodies have been incredibly impactful at preventing the same metrics, hospitalizations and deaths. So I think we do need to do a better job of making these readily available, particularly in states with low vaccination rates.
Doctor, we also want to ask you about the surge of COVID cases in South Dakota. The state seeing a 493% increase in just the 2 weeks after the Sturgis motorcycle rally. Now, it's too early to say if all those cases are linked to the rally, but how concerned are you about this surge, especially in a state where there really are no mandates or anything like that to try and stop the spread?
You know, Joe, just a few weeks ago, we were talking about the potential super spreader event of Sturgis right here on this show. And it is an unfortunate but predictable situation that has happened. We're seeing a six-fold increase in Sturgis. Meade County only has a 37% vaccination rate. There were hundreds of thousands of people who were in Sturgis for the rally. No mask mandates, no vaccination mandates. So we know that when we put this together as a scientific formula, this is clearly what not to do when it comes to super spreader events.
An important reminder. Dr. Aditi Nerurkar, as always, great to see you. Thank you so much.